Perfect time. WPPI, that supplies Jefferson Utilities with their energy, they were looking to partner with small companies like myself to become sustainable. And they're doing that because there was a mandate out by 2025. They're supposed to have 25% of their energy has to come from sustainable sources. And that could be hydroelectric, wind, solar in our case, or even ethanol, biofuels. So we told them we're interested in doing that. We would like, we have a great roof and we would really like to participate in it. So we signed a contract with them. We had to guarantee them that we would produce so much energy over the next 10 years. But the advantage for me is that they paid me up front for that 10 years of electricity. So what we do, we generate it, we sell it all back on the grid. And the solar systems are wonderful. I would really advocate people buying them. I know wind is pretty popular and you seem to get more bang for the buck. But you have to look at the long term, and that's the maintenance of this equipment. A wind generator has a lot of moving parts, and they're up there 200 or 300 feet. Our panels are right on our roof, real accessible. And so far, the only maintenance is really cleaning them off in our Wisconsin winters. And we normally only have to do that 2 or 3 times a year. And the only moving part on this whole system is the meter going backwards when we sell it back online. So we're really proud of that. And we were able to take advantage of all the different things that the government had to offer. And one of them is giving you a tax credit. And we're fortunate enough that we're profitable and we're able to apply that against our federal tax. So it really was an incentive to do it. And 3 years ago when we put ours in, Focus on Energy was really active in this. And they offered a rebate, much like your rebate if you would put a blanket around your hot water heater. They gave us a rebate for putting up solar energy. So we're really happy with it. We would recommend it to anyone. It's wonderful. And that's what our government is looking for. They're looking for thousands of people like myself, small businesses, willing to put these energy sources online rather than have huge nuclear power plants and coal-fired generators anymore in the future.
You've got a big excuse me. You've got a big building over there.
Yeah.
How many tenants do you have in there, and who are some of your tenants?
Wow, yeah, we do. It's 130,000 square feet. That actually is getting smaller, and I'm going to have to quit saying that in interviews because we took off the whole northeast corner of the building and, put windows in it. So probably now we're down to maybe 110,000 square feet. Still big by, any measure, it equals 50 houses. And we have over 40 people that work in the building. We have a lot of different tenants. We have over 20 tenants. FedEx has an office there. We have the Jefferson County Literacy Council. We have LD Foods. It's a manufacturing of McDonald's fish sandwiches right here in town. We have a Sport and Spine medicine place. We have attorneys in there. We have business people. We have a massage therapist. We have a yoga instructor. We even have a person giving piano lessons. And what's interesting with that mix is that it's really softened. If you would have asked me, 10 years ago, I would say, we have cabinet makers, which we still have. And we have a company that makes ventilation for greenhouses. And we have another company that makes lift chairs for senior citizens. But they're actually getting into the minority, the manufacturing. But they're still in there. And the south end of our building will always remain, small manufacturing.
Okay. What kind of features do you see developing here at the Jefferson Area Business Center? I mean, you've got so many things going on right now. Do you see any future development beyond what you're doing at the present time?
Yeah, I do. We're really looking forward to keep expanding. We believe in Jefferson. One of the reasons we mitigated, if you have a building that's in a floodplain, you're only allowed to make 50% of the value improvements. You can only spend 50% of the value on your improvements. And I've never quit rebuilding and rethinking and investing in that building, so I already came to that plateau, and I could not invest anymore unless this mitigation would take place. So in the future, our plans are more office space. Our dream is that we'd get a financial planner in, an insurance agent, a real estate person, perhaps a chiropractor. And that's going to be in an area that we're going to create a rotunda. It's going to be a 6-sided rotunda that's going to let natural light into the building, into both floors. Each side of this 6-sided will be 12 feet long, and like a spoke of a wheel, there'll be different offices coming off, and they'll all have the front end will all be natural light coming into them. And some of the other businesses, and I forgot to mention it before, we have 2 software engineers. They're actually embedded software engineers, and they can write programs. And I'm really proud of that. I mean, you can see a trend. I'm not saying we're Silicon Valley or anything, but it's neat to have those young people in there. And you never know what they'll create. You never know how many jobs they'll create. So I really think we're going to be on the cutting edge of the future going forward in Jefferson.
Looks like an exciting future for the Jefferson Area Business Center. Steve, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Our Jefferson Business Journal today featured Steve Lewis from the Jefferson Area Business Center.
Hello, I'm Dale Opperman, Mayor of the City of Jefferson. With me are Alderman Bill Brandel, he's the chairperson of the Jefferson Redevelopment Authority, and Tim Freitag, our city administrator and the executive director of the Jefferson Redevelopment Authority. The 3 of us are the main point of contact for all economic development activity in the city of Jefferson.
The Jefferson Redevelopment Authority was created in 2007 to assist the city with economic development and to foster business success. The Redevelopment Authority is composed of 7 members, 5 citizen or business members, and 2 alderperson representatives. The city administrator serves as the executive director of the authority. The Redevelopment Authority assumes a leading role when it comes to business relocation, business expansion, and business retention. It's also involved in revitalizing the Rock and Crawfish River waterfronts, as well as the community's historic central business district. The RDA has developed a number of programs to further and enhance the economic vitality and progress of the community. With the assistance of the Jefferson Chamber of Commerce and the Jefferson County Economic Development Consortium, the RDA plays a pivotal role in the community's business expansion and economic well-being.
Today, over 300 businesses employing 4,000 people are located in the city of Jefferson. Jefferson is home to everything from small family-owned and operated businesses to large international companies. This diversity provides an ideal variety that strengthens its robust industrial and commercial base. Additionally, both new and old are fused together here, as some of Jefferson's earliest industrial and manufacturing companies are still in operation today. Under various names, Tyson, established in 1879, and Nestle Purina Pet Care, established in 1910, are among the city's oldest operating businesses. A dedicated trained workforce, a strategic location near major arterial highways and access to railroad, plus a strong, diverse economic foundation characterized by commercial, industrial, and agricultural businesses have all made Jefferson a distinct site for business relocation and expansion.
The diversity of our business base provides a strong foundation for the quality of life which we enjoy in Jefferson.